I personally don't believe that we're gonna get second. I believe that we're gonna get third. Yeah, that's what I personally believe. Because there's two games there that we
does that matter? The second or third matter in the grand
yes,
scheme of things.
no. You know why it matter? Do you know why it matter? The
Go on.
higher you finish is the more money you receive, so the more money in your kitty for the January transfer window.
That's what I was telling you the other day. You see, you turned it around. Literally what I was telling This is what I was telling you the other day, bro. Bro, I swear you frustrate me, fam.
You with your own gun,
fam. I said to you the other day, yeah, finishing the higher up you finish is better for you, bro. You was telling me it don't matter. What's the difference between second, bro? You aesthetically it looks better. Secondly, the money you get, and thirdly, bro, there's you know what I'm saying.
We were on a different topic when I say that, yeah. But you know what? Me and Stricto was talking. Was it Sunday? When was it? Tuesday? Sometime in the week.
I don't know, man. When was it talking? Yeah, in the week.
Yeah,
in the week.
I asked Stricto, and we was on TikTok live. And I said to Stricto, would you take Jurgen Klopp over Arteta?
You're changing the subject, brother. Stick to the second thing. We'll talk that one later. Listen, the reason why I think interrupt you, yeah, because you was moaning about finishing second the other day, and I was trying to tell you,
finishing second again.
Though first is the best place to finish.
All right, then.
But if you can't finish first, then the next best place, aesthetically, on the looking at the table, is second. You get more money.
All right, then.
You're more likely to attract players.
The reason why
you're talking about third again, bro. What's
but
this,
that's what I'm saying. We was on a different topic when we were saying second. Yes, I just said finishing high up the table is more money. But what we were talking about is this second place that we finish again, and everybody is okay with it because we finished second again. And I was saying to you,
who's okay with finishing second?
You, people like you who put Arteta before your club. People like you.
You see it again, yeah? You see it again. Nobody is happy with finishing second. Nobody.
Yes,
let me make that straight.
Don't lie.
No. I'm tired of listening to you. Brother, nobody is happy with finishing second, fam. No. Nobody is happy with finishing second. Find the video what I said. I'm happy with finishing second. Even when I talk to you bruv, nobody wants second. But if second is what it is, then it is what it is. Nobody wants second, but it is what it is. Do you understand? But now you're talking about, we might finish third. Now bro, if you can't finish first, finish as high as you can, innit? That's what I'm saying. That's always been my position.
Right, do you see, because you're a bloody Nigerian, yeah, your brain is stuck up with fraud. Yeah? With fraud. Let me tell you something.
Don't let me bring out this thing, fam. You start talking your rubbish. Don't let me get the tissue out again,
hold on. I allow you to talk, yeah? When I was speaking just now, and I speak about second, and I wasn't speaking about second that we might not able to finish second either, because there are two teams that playing for something. So even though everybody think that we're going to finish second, I'm saying that it's not even possible. I don't believe it's even possible to finish in second. That's why I talk about second. So we can look like I've never heard anybody jump up and say, oh, second again, we don't want that. I'm the only one get up and said, I don't want second, I need trophy. I don't care about second. I even say to you the other day, you tell me who finished second in the Champions League. You could even tell me. Nobody remember second. You understand? Nobody remember second. Everybody gonna say, Yardman, if Arteta win the Champions League, would you gonna still say Arteta? Oh, no, dumbass. Because if he win trophy, all I want is trophy. I don't care who give it to me. If Mikel Arteta win me Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League, any one of them, I would look and say, you know what? At least he's ticking over, and maybe we're gonna strike lucky. But we're not getting nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I agree with you, Yardman. I agree with you. I just want a trophy. I want him to deliver it. That's why I've put this title. Can Mikel Arteta get us across the line, man? Let me bring Marty in.
Sorry, Marty. Sorry, before you come in. Sorry, Marty, yeah? I want to understand. Sorry, Marty, to cut you off, bro. What? Who the fuck don't want trophies? That's all I need to understand.
Who
the fuck in the fan base don't want trophies?
Robbie, Chester, and the whole lot of you lot. No one trophy.
When did I open my mouth and tell you that?
All right, you know, I'm gonna tell you when. Let me tell you when. The moment you want to keep Mikel Arteta at your club, that simply means you don't want trophy.
But we've got a trophy with Mikel Arteta, so your point is invalid.
That Emirates trophy, shut the frig
up. Hey, Marty, come in, man. I'm gonna lose my head with this guy. Marty, come in.
Yeah, you're too idiot, man.
Come in.
You stop putting Mikel Arteta over your club,
shut up, let Marty talk, man. Let someone without oil in their brain talk, fam. Marty, come in, please, because this brother just got oil in his brain, fam.
Secondly, I keep on hearing this, the fans, the stadium. Listen, when we moved to the Emirates from Highbury, we moved to the Emirates and bringing the invincible, the unbeatable team there, yeah? So when man come telling me that, oh, I've never seen the stadium like this before, you're lying, because I never been there.
Bare of them players left in 2006, fam. A lot of them man left, you get me? Like, it wasn't
no. Because when we went to we go to the Emirates as Premier League champion from Highbury.
No, you didn't, bro. No, you're wrong. You're wrong, bro.
No,
you're wrong.
So when we go unbeaten,
2004 we won the Premier League and we moved to Emirates 2006. So you're 2 years out, bro.
And we won the Premier League in 2004.
You're 2 years out, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, but what I'm saying,
we didn't go with that.
Henry left that season. What, 2007?
Hold on. But what I'm saying, when people gonna say they never see the Emirates like that before, that's a lie.
No, it's not. I haven't.
So hold on.
Just quickly, 2 seconds. So you're telling me you've ever seen that Emirates like you see it against that Real Madrid game?
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes.
Lies.
Because hold on.
What game? Because I have never ever seen a game of football at the Emirates like that. I haven't. That's just a fact. I was there, and that's just how I feel. But that's my opinion.
No, that's not feelings, bro. That's not feelings. I think that's quantifiable by attendance. That's quantifiable by results. The Emirates has never been this. But in the Emirates era, yeah, when have we ever been so close to winning the league? Other than the year Leicester won it, yeah? Other than the year Leicester won it. But I don't think we've ever been that close in terms of days, in terms of points to winning it. Bruv, you listen, your whole point was a lie that everyone is.
Can I finish speak, please? Why this man just take over? Can I finish?
Go on. Say your thing.
Okay, so you man are telling me that when we moved to the Emirates Stadium, instantly we did want Wenger out. That's what you man telling me, yeah? That's what was chanting at the Emirates.
Personally, I didn't.
No. Hold on. The question that I'm asking, did anybody, when we moved to the Emirates, anybody did hear this Wenger out? It never happened when we moved go there 2004.
It's 2006, man. Get your things right, fam. That's why everyone keeps interrupting. Your facts are wrong. We moved there 2006.
2006. That's yeah. Nobody never hear anybody calling out for Wenger head there and then when we moved to the Emirates. Because what happened, it was Chelsea was the one who come just mess up Arsene Wenger idea that him have. Abramovich come in and start to sign man like Makaleli, what's his name? That's an England player name. So other player for 50, 40 million. Nobody used to buy a player for that money. Yeah? It was Chelsea who come in and show a spanner in the work. No. So no man that gonna tell me that the Emirates was always dead. No. Secondly, yeah, when you like talking, this just remind me of a Gareth Southgate and Mikel Arteta. Oh, he come back and he get the press, the country and the team talking to the press and it galvanize back everybody. But the man never win anything. 2 final or 3 final with England, but he never win nothing. All him do is galvanize back the press and the team, and the press can speak to the team, and everybody can have a happy speak. I mean, everybody in the room, everybody happy drinking champagne and eating caviar, happy. Because that's what they signed Gareth Southgate for, to make the press come back together with the team. So we signed Mikel Arteta to make the Emirates Stadium nice again. Because you have to remember, once you get the money, once you get the time, and once you get control, and that is what Mikel Arteta get at the Emirates. him get money to spend, him get time, and him get control. So at bare minimum, we're gonna jump and say, oh, he made the Emirates great. So guess what? We have to praise him for that. But I'm not gonna lie here, not because I don't like the guy, yeah. But I can't say that Mikel Arteta improved any player. Tell me which player that Mikel Arteta. Gabriel Skelly. No. Because hold on. All right then. Hold on. Skelly. Hold on.
William Saliba. Gabriel.
Okay. Let me speak. My Louis Skelly, yeah? Skelly fantastic. Just come from Holland. He just come from the youth team, coming to the senior team, yeah? And because we have injury to Calafuri, we put him in because he wasn't a left back. So you have to say Skelly is that good. No. That guy having talent coming from the youth. Huh?
He's a left back, mate. He's been rested at left back. He gets taken from the team from left back and rested on the bench, and then he gets put in at left back. That's his position. Whether people say,
on the bench. Hold on. We on about.
Every time I watch him play, he's a left back, mate. He's one of the best left backs in the league.
But why did Why did we put him at left back?
Because he's a
midfielder. He is a midfielder.
With Declan Rice is a 6. Well, no, at the moment, Declan Rice is one of the best
in
the world.
All right, then. Dan.
Do you get what I mean?
What is my Lewis Kelly natural position?
Left back.
Well, he's been playing left back, but he's a left back.
He's got the best left backs.
No. No, you keep on saying left back. It's because Calafuri was injured. Put him there. He was a natural left back. That's not when playing the youth team.
You've got to credit Mikel Arteta with that. I get what you're saying. I understand it.
No, man, stop getting what he's saying. Marty, just say how it is. You don't get what he's saying. What he's trying to say is, he's trying to take away the fact that the only reason why Skelly's in the team is because of injury as opposed to Arteta's talent ID.
That's not hold on. Hold on. No. I'm asking you a question. No. I'm asking you a question.
Look at other youth players, yeah? Look at Marcus Rashford, for example. What other chance are them man going to get to play football? What other chance do young players get other than when injuries happen, bro? When you're talking about, you can name 1,000 young players now who came in because an injury happened and they had no other option but to play a youth player. Trent Alexander-Arnold, the same thing. Bare players. What are you trying to talk about?
Trent, we're going to speak about with the next player that we're going to speak about. Yeah, we have seen Nwaneri at Brentford when him giving him debut at age 16. We were clapping and singing that he's going to school in the morning. Yeah, look at that now. You got Odegaard injury. Yeah, him never give Nwaneri the opportunity to come into the team. So when you're going to hold him back up until late when him have no choice. Yeah, when you come on in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup and score, and I say, okay, then I have to start him the next game because he's playing that good. And Saka, it was when Saka gone, yeah, and then there was no other option in bringing him in. Yeah, when Odegaard was injured, we expect Nwaneri to start because remember he sent Vieira back to Portugal. Yeah, he let
let's be honest.
No. It doesn't matter.
No.
He keep Nwaneri. Hold on. He let what's his name gone to Fulham on loan?
Smith Rowe. Nelson.
No, not Smith Rowe. No, man.
No, Fulham bought Smith Rowe. They paid
30.
No,
we loaned him. Reece
Nelson.
Yeah. Him let Reece Nelson go. Yeah. Him let Vieira go. Yeah, and him keep Nwaneri and Odegaard. Yeah, Odegaard get injured. We didn't see Nwaneri. We didn't see him. So what Nwaneri is supposed to be now? Pardon me?
We have seen him quite a bit this season, Nwaneri. I mean, he's been fantastic from where I see.
But you see where he contradicts himself. Hold on. You see where he contradicts himself.
It was all right.
You see where he contradicts himself. On one side, hold on. On one side, he says Skelly comes in as an injury, he had no chance. Now he's crying and saying, why didn't Nwaneri come on when there was an injury? Bro, which one is it, bro? Like, you're contradicting yourself.
Hold on here. But hold on. What I'm saying to you is that, Dan, Everybody was looking out for 1 year when Odegaard get injured.
Yeah.
So am I saying something wrong?
No, I'm with you.
That's the truth, and I'm never give him the game time.
What position is Nwaneri?
Nwaneri can play as a 8. Yeah. He can play on the wing. We know that he can play there. Yeah, but if you look on Lamel at Barcelona, yeah, at age 16, yeah, they give him the chance, yeah, and a raw talent. This guy just come out and don't look back. We were expecting that from Nwaneri because we see that guy have talent. We see it. We see blitz after, but guess what? When you don't get a runner game, yeah, you're not gonna see a true potential. When you get odds, look, Tuesday, 90 minutes of bringing out Nwaneri. 90 minutes.
Yeah, brother, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I was saying that earlier. I agree with you. But you also remember, yeah, when Nwaneri was flying, yeah, what happened to him? He had an injury. When he was flying, man got an injury. Yeah. Do you forget that?
We know that about muscle injury. We're not what we're saying here. Yeah, there's plenty of time. Not even in the Champions League. We're talking about in Premier League when Odegaard gone missing. And as a manager, you need to think, okay, then let's bring on something else. Do something different. Just like the game that with PSG. Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why nothing happening? Nothing happening. We're down 1-0. Obviously, I don't want you to go irrational and just miss out. But what I expect as a manager to do, yeah, is take off Odegaard, yeah, bring on Zinchenko, bring Moreno up front, and drop back Trossard behind him. Or you take off Trossard, bring on Zinchenko, bring back Moreno up front. Do something. The guy just sit there for the whole time, sitting on him, not doing nothing. So this is what we're saying. When you're gonna say that he do this, we need manager with plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the whole 26 letter. We need manager who's gonna get up and do something outrageous. Yeah, because we have the player them to do it. As much as our bench is very fragile, we got player. Yeah, because I know you bring in Nwaneri in the game Tuesday with him pace that him have. Yeah, with Saka, Nwaneri and Martinelli and Moreno up front. Yeah, come on.